Well, good evening. Welcome in London, and we are guests for this very important conference in the Church of San Bernardo in London. And we are today very extraordinary way, in a very extraordinary way, talking about this great philosopher of Middle Earth. Is born in 30 November 354, and we are talking about Augustine of Hippo, Augustine, Sant'Agostino, Augustinus in Italian, Sant'Agostino. Well, I would like because today it's a very important day, it's 13th of April, and we give the first speech as honor of the house because he is born in London, but actually his parents are originally from South Italy. I don't know if he's already ready for the conference. He look at me and say yes, so he will start Padre Umberto, to the speech of the life, and he will start with the childhood and education. Well, good evening to everybody. On childhood and education of Augustine was born in 354 in the municipium of D'Agaste, and now it's Zucca Grassa, Algeria, Roman Africa, where everybody are black. His mother, Monica, era pure una bella vagliona, was a devout Christian. The beautiful girl was a devout Christian. His father, Patricius, was playing also a Stratocaster, was a pagan, they pay him to convert to Christianity. A professor is a pagan, no pagan, who converted to Christianity on his deathbed. Scholars believe that Augustine's ancestors include Berbers, Latins e Phoenicians. Infatti usavano pure la cuffia AKG for DJ music. Professor, in that time there was no DJ music. Now, shut up and let me do this conference. He considered himself to be Punic. Augustine's family name Aurelius suggests that his father and ancestors were freedmen, cioè tenere sempre in mano in due frigoriferi. The hand were always in the frigidaire. Of the gens Aurelia given full Roman citizenship by Edith of Caracalla in 200, were also the great singer Maria Callas was singing. Well, Professor, but this happened many years ago. That is it from shut up and let me do the one. Please, Professor. Augustine family had been Roman from a legal standpoint for at least a century when he was born. It is assumed that his mother Monica, che era pure una bella vogliona, was a Berber origin. Quella era una bella DNA buona, on the basis of her name. But as his family were honest theorists and upper class of citizens known as honorable men, Augustine's first language is likely to have been Latin. At the age of 11 he was sent to school at Madaurus, now Madauruk, a small Numidian city about 90 miles south of D'Agasta. Prima a destra, the first on the right, then to the stoplight you go to the left. Professor, there was no stoplight. State zitta e fammi fare la conference. Like, shut up and let me do the conference. Professor, but we had to stay on the track. There he became familiar with the Latin literature, as well as with Stephen Pavan. They pay him beliefs and practice. Professor, it's not they pay him, it's a pagan, it's no, you also don't know what is this. Well, okay. His first insight into the nature of sin occurred when he and a number of friends stole fruit they did not even want from a neighborhood garden. While at home in 369 and 370, there must be the number of the room, I guess. He read the Cicero Dialogue Hortensius, which he described as living. In fact, was knocking on the door the cameriere, no? She, can I do the room? She said Augustine, no, wait a minute, I have to read the Cicero Dialogue Hortensius. Then I can come on the afternoon. And Agostino said, Annacci Muriano, why don't you come back tomorrow? At the age of 17, through the generosity of his fellow citizen Romanianus, Agostino went to Carthage, a PA cart. E poi potevano anche, they were also able to play trezzetto con l'amico Tommaso, Professor Tommaso comes really much more later. Start the seat, shut up and let me do the golf. Agostino went to Carthage to take Mazzi 40 card to continue his education in rhetoric. A full raised as a Christian, Augustine left the church to follow the Manichaean religion, much to the despair of his mother. As a youth, Augustine lived a hedonistic lifestyle for a time, associating with the young men who boasted for their sexual exploit with women and men. They urged the inexperienced boys like Augustine to seek experience or to make up stories about their experience in order to gain acceptance. It was during this period that he uttered his famous prayer, grant me chastity and continence, but not yet because I have a lot of things to do. I'm eager fish. Professor, please, can you translate this? Meager fish. Meager fish is I was not, because I'm talking in third person. I'm a first person. So I say I'm not stupid. Well, Professor, at about the age of 19, Agostino began an affair with a young woman in Carthage, Garaburbo, possibly because his mother wanted him to marry a person of his class, stiva a seconda classe alla Tito Livio. The woman remained his lover for over 13 years and gave birth to his son Adeodatus. She suonava pure a tastiera, a pianola. He was playing pianola. Professor, please, Deodatus non è un mere Deodato, that's something else. Professor, please, Annacci Muriano who was viewed as extremely intelligent by his contemporaries. In 385, Annacci Muriano Agostino abandoned his lover in order to prepare himself to marry an heiress, a heiress. Well, Professor, please, now we take a short break. Let's do a Napolitan coffee. Yes, we are going to do a very short break, then we go on with the teaching rhetoric. Please, Padre Umberto, I also started to talk like you. For Sorbona, it's good that you start to talk with me because maybe you become more intelligent. Professor, please, let's have a break and see you in meanwhile.